The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hi guys, I'm Lex.
And I'm Liv, and today
We'll
be the judges. So, let's do our normal. What pissed you off this week?
Oh my god. You go. You probably have one.
Actually, this week was okay. What pissed me off more this week was like just the people. Like my chemistry teacher really made me mad a lot.
He always does though. What's the difference?
Yeah, but he was like, no, actually this week he wasn't that bad, and I think he knew it was because I was getting surgery.
Oh.
But I just didn't show up to his class a lot this week. And when I did, there was like an hour left, so it was pointless. But he was actually really, really nice to me this week, so he didn't really piss me off as much. But the 2 days, I just had like off days.
Yeah.
Like 2 days of this week, I don't remember why. But I just had like not good days, you know?
Yeah.
Like they weren't good. They weren't as good as I hoped them to be. It was like Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
It was Monday, Tuesday. I was like having like weird...
Well, Monday was the whole surgery thing.
Yeah. Monday there was a lot going on with surgery. Tuesday, I don't know. Everything was pissing me off, of course. But like, I don't know. I was just like enraged a lot more this week. And pissed off a lot more this week.
I don't know. These mics were pissing me off. And all this stuff. There's supposed to be more stuff here, guys. I promise.
We're supposed to have a couch.
Wallpaper.
Don't worry. This is just pre-set.
Another light, but we can't find the cord for right now, so we're with one.
So we're thugging it out with one. So if the lighting looks weird and we look uncomfortable, it's because we are.
It was supposed to... Okay, I ordered the couch last Friday.
And it was supposed to be here by yesterday.
And it's...
Still
UPS
not here.
Doesn't even have possession of it yet.
So it's lost.
So
we're thugging it out until we can get the couch. And we're filming 2 episodes today and then an episode tomorrow. So the next 3 episodes are going to be couchless.
Yeah.
And it's going to just kind of look like this until we get everything. And then maybe if we have time and I'm feeling up to it, we can remake them. Meaning like just do another one.
So that's why we're doing a couple just in case she doesn't want to get up and
go. Here.
Get up and go.
Yeah. I have Grinch on my...
Grinch.
Shrek.
I got them for her, guys.
I did. You did?
I did.
You did. I'm going to try to cross my legs. So, what are we doing today? Oh my god, I can hear your teeth grinding on it.
I know. That's the point. Okay, today we're doing an episode on...
Oh my god, the second Blake comes down here, it's over.
Okay, so we're going to start with hoovering, but then that goes into triangulation.
Okay.
You know what hoovering is?
Not a clue.
Okay. So basically we're going to talk about this, well, just give our unwanted opinion. And...
Hey, I think our opinions are pretty valid.
Well, they're still unwanted.
That's true.
Oh. So she's going to steal all
I
the blanket.
literally feel like I have all of the blanket.
Because you stole it all from me.
I'm chewy.
Alrighty. So, hoovering. Hoovering is sometimes also called narcissistic hoovering. So, hoovering. It's a manipulative tactic used to lure or suck a person back into a relationship they're withdrawing from or stepping away from. It's a way to reassert power and control and perpetuate a cycle of abuse. The person doing the hoovering gets satisfaction from knowing they have the power over the other person to make them come back. And if the cycle of abuse continues, it can escalate to threats, stalking, and violence.
Wow, threats, stalking, and violence is insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But there are parts of everything that obviously could be anyone.
And yeah. I feel like a lot of things.
Like, not everything is considered manipulative or narcissistic, but when they're all together multiple times, then there's more of the thing.
Yeah.
So if you hear this and you're like, oh, just think about what you're doing.
Be careful.
Not even what you're doing, it's just kind of more of like
how you do it.
How you do it and why you're doing it.
Yeah, like if you think that you're being like
if you have to ask, you probably are. Am I wrong?
No.
If you have to ask, you probably are Hope you can't hear
We're in a
that.
basement, so you're going to hear some noises.
So there's 7 signs. Are you ready?
7 silver swans swim silently seaward.
So the first 2 don't really have like explanations, but then the rest have like a more like detailed. So the first one is apologizing for things that they've done wrong and promising to change
We didn't
them.
get snacks. Sorry. Keep going.
So the first one is apologizing for things that they've done wrong and promising to change them with no change.
That sounds familiar, Pete.
Okay. The second one is love bombing.
I love you.
That's not what love bombing is.
Yeah, it's like, I love you so much. I never meant to do that. You're
No.
my favorite person. Yeah.
Love bombing is when you're really mean
And then you pretend like you love them.
and you like buy them gifts, you get them stuff that they want. It's a thing a lot of parents do. A lot of parents love bomb. They'll be mean, and then when you get in a fight with your parents, the next day they buy you something,
No?
or they're more likely to buy you something.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
love bombing.
But I feel like that goes for every parent.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of parents.
Yeah, a
love
lot
bomb.
of parents love bomb. And honestly, I don't mind it.
Of course she doesn't.
Oh.
Bro,
Did I let it turn off so now it's not going to work?
I don't know. That's why I want to make sure it stays on. Third one is to make any excuse to contact you. So if they're hoovering, they're going to force random interactions. Like maybe they'll text you that they meant to do it by mistake, but they would love to reconnect now that you're talking. Maybe they were listening to a song on the radio and it made them think of you. Or they'll send you like, when people say like, I'm going to happy birthday my way back into his life, or I'm going to Merry Christmas my way back into your life, that's an excuse to make contact with somebody.
Yeah, so it's basically making up excuses
Of why you can talk, why you're allowed to talk to them, or why you feel like you should.
Well, it's his birthday. I can say hello.
Yeah.
I can say happy birthday. No, you can't, you fat fuck.
It is your birthday.
It is your birthday. Happy birthday.
So, that's not good. If you have to make an excuse to talk to somebody, maybe you should not be talking to them.
Yeah, I feel like making an excuse to talk to somebody is like a sign. If you have to make an excuse for somebody because people are telling you how or what you should and shouldn't be doing, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Because if you have to ask somebody, is it a good idea for me to reach out? It's probably not.
Sometimes it is. Depending on the situation.
Most of the time it's not, though.
If you were in the wrong,
Yeah.
sometimes it is.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know you did something wrong, then you probably should. And if you don't know you did something wrong and they're mad at you, you probably did do something wrong.
Not necessarily.
Because, well,
there could be like
no,
a
because you don't just...
miscommunication.
Correct, but even
But
after you
also-
talk it out, if you
Yeah.
figure it out and you try to contact that person again, then, and they literally dismiss you and they leave you on red for 2 hours, and then you continue to text them, and then they give you like a very short and sweet little paragraph about something, and then they leave you on red and you continue to try to contact them, maybe you shouldn't. Continue. That was specific.
All right. So if somebody's hoovering, they're going to use your friends and family.
Ooh.
So if they can't directly contact you, they're going to go indirectly. They might reach out to your family, your friends, telling them that they miss you, that they care about you, asking about you, or like how they could come back into your life in a way. Like how can they get back in? How can they weasel their way in by using somebody else? Because you can talk to somebody else and change the story or say whatever to make it seem like even though they were in the wrong or whatever, that somehow it was miscommunicated or you were in the wrong or stuff like that. When most of the time, if they don't want to talk to you, don't go to their friends.
Like, if somebody doesn't want to reach out, like, I understand that it hurts, and I understand that even if you think you didn't do something wrong, and even if you didn't do something wrong, and you get into, like, a little scuffle with somebody, or maybe a big scuffle, and and they just don't reach out after that, yes, it hurts, but at the same time, there is probably a reason, and whether it be a miscommunication or not, everything is put in for a reason. Nothing was said for no reason, and when people are like, oh, I didn't mean to say that, in like an argument, and they say something genuinely mean, there's a point where it gets where reevaluate and you say to yourself, maybe we shouldn't reach out again, and you should rethink what you're going to say, because if you were in the wrong and you texted somebody and you say you don't understand what happened, you're just confused, and then they give you a list of things that you did, or not even the whole list, just maybe one or two things, and they say about like why you, like, they don't understand, and then you give them like a short and sweet list on like obviously why you stopped, and then they continue to reach out and they continue to try to come back into your life, and they continue to text you, and they text your parents, or they text people you care about, or they go through your friends, or they tell people who you know you're friends with, they tell them things, and or even sometimes your friends will go and tell them things that you didn't say. And
it's a lot of like middle school behavior. Like if it's happening in middle school and you're doing it as an adult.
Yeah, like all of these things that we're talking about is very much like immature, like just immaturity. Like
most narcissists are quite immature.
Yeah, that's true. Got me there. I'm not a narcissist, I don't think. Am I?
No, I'm kidding. Oh, you're not a narcissist. I wouldn't say you're a narcissist.
I wouldn't either. I mean, I do things for myself.
But no, that's not what you have feelings.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, I do
have emotions.
I do things for myself, but I also do a lot for other people.
Yeah, like a narcissist.
Like, I will sacrifice myself for other people, even if I don't want to do it. I'll do it just because other people want to.
Like, a narcissist doesn't care. It's all about them. It's their way or the highway. And
that's my brother. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. It's true. Do you guys want nose piercing ASMR?
Olivia, put it back in. Okay, number 5, gaslighting.
Ooh, we know a lot about this one.
Yeah, we do. All right, so a person who's hoovering is most likely to gaslight you in the process. So gaslight is a form of subtle manipulation designed to make you question your understanding of reality.
Basically making you question every move you've ever made in
They
your
may
life.
try to cast their past behavior in a positive light to somehow change what you want to do or what you are doing.
Yeah.
So if like somebody's doing something and you just don't want it, like them to be like, you're not a part of it, like you don't want them doing that or whatever, and somehow it's, well, when I did this, so to make them feel bad that they shouldn't be doing that or that they're not allowed to.
That made no sense.
Yes, it did. It's not in a way of like advice. Like if you're asking someone, hey, this is what's going on, what do you think? It's when somebody is almost like they just like that's what they want to do, they're doing it, and then you're like, but when I was whatever, this is what I did, so why aren't you doing that?
Yeah, it's not of, well, this is what I did, you can try this. It's more like, of a, this is what I did, what the fuck do you think you're doing, not doing the same thing exactly what I did.
Yeah.
Like if I did something and then Lexi was like, I'm gonna try a different way, and I was like, no, you fucking idiot, my way worked, we're doing it my way. Just be open to other people's discussions and seek first to understand, then to be understood. 7
toes?
habits. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm touching her leg with my toes.
The next one is sudden crises.
Christy.
So one of the biggest red flags to look out is when it comes to hoovering is crises. I think that's how you say it, because crises doesn't sound right.
Crises.
Okay. Come up all of a sudden. So it may be real or it may be made up. What matters is how the person uses it to manipulate you. Their goal is to make you worry, to make you feel bad, and create a situation with continuing to stay and always feel cruel. So basically, like if you're out doing something or you're like enjoying something and all of a sudden you get a text from them and they're like, hey, this is happening, but it's out of nowhere. There's no other context besides like,
oh, I do that to you sometimes.
No, but not in the way of this. It's in the way of you're having fun. They know you're having fun, but they want to worry you.
They want to make you feel bad.
They want to make you feel bad for having fun. They want to worry you. They want you to almost come to wherever they are.
Like stop what they're doing to go to you.
Yeah, or like to call you or to whatever. Not in like a nice way, like in a way that like...
In like a, I need you right now. You have to stop whatever you're doing and answer me right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's times where that happens, but in more of a way of like, how can I get them back?
Yeah.
If like it could be something so small that maybe they would normally
it's basically
not
just an excuse for you to
get you back.
Yeah.
So the last one is the threatening or violent behavior. So if all of those things that I said aren't working, They might escalate to extreme and dangerous ways. So they might start to smear campaign against you. So they might like make people become against you, accuse you of things you didn't do, and threaten you or the people that you love.
Insane.
Stalk you, vandalize, or even cause your loved ones bodily harm. So basically, if none of those work, they're gonna try to hurt somebody else
To make you come back.
to know that it'll hurt you for it to come back.
Yeah.
A lot of hoovering takes place in triangulation. The person who it depends on who it is, but it normally one of the people involved in the triangulation are normally hoovering in some way.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Triangulation involves one person using a third party to manipulate or control relationships. Often this will cause emotional turmoil and distrust. If you're ever caught in somebody else's conflict or seen relationships around you deteriorate due to hidden agendas, understandings, triangulation is key.
Wait, so they're telling you to use triangulation or be aware of triangulation?
Be aware. So triangulation involves manipulating or using threats of exclusion to control relationships, causing tension and distrust among the involved parties and can lead to long-term emotional distress.
What a reader.
So common settings for triangulation are obviously romantic relationships, family dynamics, workplace, and it manifests through favoritism, jealousy, rumors, and indirect communication. So
basically a whole shit ton of miscommunication backfired on you.
No, not really. So triangulation is, so there's something going on between two people and somebody either brings somebody else in, not in a way to like actually help, or somebody else just decides they're now a part of it. So it's used to divide and conquer the two people by manipulating their relationship, ensuring that
divide and conquer against people.
Ensuring that the manipulator remains at the center of the attention and still has the power that they want. So in relationships involving triangulation, the manipulator will mainly communicate through one of the individuals and then will lead to misunderstanding and conflict. So basically never all three of them are ever speaking together. It's always 2-on-2. There's never
never a third.
Yeah. So the pattern of indirect communication is a hallmark. So the manipulator is avoiding interaction with the other person and is using
God, hang on one more time.
So the manipulator is trying to not talk to the third person, and is not gonna talk to the other person, and they're gonna use whatever person they're on as like their person to do it, and it can make people confused. Turn it up.
Said I can make your hands clap.
So when this is happening, it can create it's gonna create confusion and instability, distrust, and feel like manipulation between the two people that are having the issue, not involved.
Not involved. Okay.
So there's the three main things that it is romantic relationships, family, and then workplace. So we're going to start.
I feel like it is in a lot of workplaces because of bosses. There's managers, there's CEOs, there's people who think they're above you, people who work there longer than you. I feel like this is in a lot of places and it's not taught.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of these traits that can be good, can be done properly, or can have not a bad meaning to them if they're not done in a manipulative way. All of these things that we're talking about are when they're done manipulatively, knowingly or not. Like if you know they're manipulative or you don't know they're manipulative. If the intent, even if you don't know that you're purposely manipulating somebody, you could still be manipulating them.
Yeah. Even like exactly what you said, like you might not know that you're.
And a lot of manipulators will make it almost like they'll try to gain all their control, but then also they're trying to make it seem like they're helping you, or I'm trying to make you feel better. I'm trying to do this in a way to just get what they want.
I'm not doing this to hurt you. I'm trying to help you get back to you, or I'm trying to help you when you possibly could be hurting them without even knowing it.
Yeah. And normally the person being manipulated is not. So, first one, in a romantic relationship.
Oh.
So,
Just dropping that beat, though.
it can involve bringing in a new romantic interest or a friend to create jealousy. Can you stop? I'm going to take the soundboard away from you. So
No.
stop. So,
Yeah, I can do whatever I want.
they might flirt with somebody else to make them feel jealous or insecure. And it'll create a toxic environment where one person is constantly trying to win back the other one at the cost of their own well-being. Another common manipulation tactic is comparing somebody, a partner, to an unfavorable ex, which can manipulate and control them. It can make them feel insecure and feel like they're doing something wrong to you. And then they'll end up accommodating to the manipulator's needs and desires. And then that toxic relationship they were talking about comes right back. Can you stop?
Bing bong. Turn it up. Hey, you were supposed to say it with me, you fake. Fucking fat fuck fake piece of shit.
Did you just call me a fat fuck?
Yeah. And you're the tiniest person I know, so continue.
Am I allowed to go now?
Yes.
Alright. So the next way that it occurs is in families. And this is the most common.
Wait, what? Triangulation?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can manifest obviously in different ways. So it can either be, there's three main ways it happens. There's a golden child dynamic where one child is idolized and another can do the same thing, but they're like
Frowned upon.
yeah, which doesn't only create problems for
Both kids.
it creates a problem for them together too.
Yeah.
The second one is parent-child alliance, where one parent is pairing up with one child either against another sibling, another parent, another person. And then the parent-child relation is where one parent aligns with one child against. So one parent is going to side for one thing and one's going to side for the other. And then the kid just kind of has to figure it out. Yeah. So obviously it can strain relationships.
Both. Yeah. It can strain everybody.
Yeah. So another example is when a parent refuses to maintain a healthy family environment, instead pitting two siblings against each other to garner more attention or control. This tactic can create a dysfunctional family unit where children feel pressure to compete for the parents' approval and affection. And these dynamics can disrupt the healthy development of not only the relationship, but also the child's personality and their ability to then form positive relationships in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, if you're growing up and that's how you're doing things, that's basically all you're going to do.
Yeah.
For the most part. And then, this one is workplace and can be friends, but is mostly workplace. So, an example of that would be a manager trying to communicate with employees through a third party instead of directly
talking to them.
Yeah, which can lead, obviously, to miscommunication, tension, all that stuff. And then, obviously, the work culture and everything can feel almost divided.
Yeah.
And then among friends would be spreading rumors to specifically isolate one member.
Ooh.
Which can lead to a breakdown in trust and friendships, and then create a scenario where individuals feel manipulated and unsure of where they stand within the group of friends.
Yeah.
So
that's actually, a really, really good thing.
Yeah.
To say. And I think it should be, oh my God. I think it should be, said more because it's very much more popular in friend groups, I feel, because there's always going to be drama. Well, at least high school drama, or as you get older, drama fizzles a little bit, but
No, it doesn't.
But there's always exactly.
It's not as petty.
I'm getting at the fact that there's always going to be drama. Somebody's always going to hate you, and that's okay. And I think a lot of people need to accept the fact that you're not going to be liked by every single person to walk this fucking planet. Not everybody's going to like you, and people need to learn that, because some people are hung up on these people that don't like them, and it's okay for people not to like you. No matter what, you'll have at least one person that likes you, and if you don't, evaluate yourself.
Yeah. Your social status past high school, even in high school, nobody gives a fuck.
Really,
that.
nobody cares.
The people who peak in high school either get stuck in high school, or they never grow up. Well, that's also stuck in high school. Or they just peak in high school and then they fizzle out the rest of their life.
Exactly. I feel like now more than ever, I go to a school with 3,000 people in it, almost 3,000 people, and I do not know all 3,000 people. I'm not friends with all 3,000 people. I know at least not 40, I don't know how many percent, hate me. And I'm okay with that. I don't care. As long as I know that I have my group of friends, I'm good. Even if I had one friend, I'm good. Like, people get so hung up on the fact that this person hates me, this person hates me. Get the fuck over it. Like, get over it. Not everybody's gonna like you at all times of the day. You're not always going to have people that love you all the time. There's gonna be people that dislike you. There's gonna be people that have shit to say about you. And you have to say fuck it and let it roll off you just have to accept that. And so many people, especially in high school, am I loud?
No.
Okay. So many people get stuck on that in high school with, oh, well, I don't want this. I don't want to be hated. I don't want to do this. It's embarrassing. Nobody cares if it's embarrassing. If you're doing something and you're genuinely having fun doing it and other people are looking at you and they're laughing at you and they think it's embarrassing, if you're in your head, like, I don't really care what other people think, I'm having fun, who should be embarrassed? Who should be embarrassed? Because it shouldn't be you. If you're out having fun, you should never be embarrassed, no matter who's looking at you, who's talking about you, nothing. If you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Period.
And I think a lot more people need to learn that, because I don't want to do that, it's embarrassing. I don't want to do that, and people are going to look at me weird. I don't want to, just fucking do it. You're going to find real people no matter what. If you do something that's embarrassing or that you think people are going to laugh at you or make fun of you, the people that don't make fun of you and laugh at you are going to be the true people that actually care about you, and you need to stay with them. The people that are laughing at you aren't there they're not there to see you thrive. They're not there to actually watch you have fun. They're there to make fun of you. So many people need to freaking learn that, because I'm tired of all these people.
All right, so then in triangulation, there's 3 people.
Sorry, that was a tangent.
No, you're fine. In the eyes of each person involved, somebody is different. Like, somebody plays a different role to that person. But people can also be more than...
More? People can also sometimes be more than that.
They can play more than one role or play parts of different roles at the same time. So the 3 main ones are the victim, the prosecutor, and the rescuer. So the victim is the one who's like being emotionally triangulated, the gaslit, and all that stuff. And then the prosecutor is the person who is manipulating them, controlling the rescuer, and pulling the strings of the rescuer. And then the rescuer confuses the prosecutor with the victim, and then will continue to enable the behavior of why it should be the way that they think it should be.
Oh. So basically they gaslight you into thinking that they're right.
Correct. The prosecutor manipulates roles to create confusion
That was so well.
and evade responsibility. So kind of to take away
other people's feelings.
Yeah, which they use the Darvo tactic, which is deny, attack, reverse victim, and then offender. But yeah, it's kind of like they're going to attack you and somehow become the victim. In whatever they're doing. Like some way, somehow.
They're going to figure out a way
yeah.
to make themselves the victim.
Yes.
Oh my God, I know so many people that fucking do that. Reality check, you fucking idiot. You did say it.
So to kind of get away, you have to detach and practice detaching your empathy, kind of.
You have to put your feelings aside. You kind of have to, no matter how bad you feel, you have to put it aside and you have to stand your ground. You got to stand on business, 2 feet, 10 toes in the concrete. Stand on business.
So you have to do like super clear boundaries with them, and you have to stay with them, because otherwise they'll somehow become defensive and take that one time that you said something, that one time that you did something to them, and they'll take that and run with it for the next however many times they think they want to.
They deserve it. Or until you do something else wrong, and they'll use that against you.
or they'll wait until you do something wrong and then somehow pull that out and then make you feel bad.
What the hell is going on upstairs?
I don't fucking know, but the biggest part is validating your own feelings and seeing, even though they're making you feel this or like whatever they want, knowing that your feelings are okay,
valid, yeah.
And that what you want to do is what you want to do, and it doesn't give a fuck what anybody else says.
Another thing people need to learn. Stop giving a fuck
About somebody else's life.
Exactly.
So then when you're doing all this stuff, kind of saying how you feel, if you're saying how you feel and somebody like fucking goes crazy over it or somehow is then the victim to how you feel, that's another sign. Because that's insane. Because how you feel can never be wrong. Because you can't really control how you feel about anything.
You can't control how you feel about something, and you also can't control how other people feel about it as well. If I said something and that made Lexi upset, but I'm in my head, I'm like, well, I said what I said. I'm not lying. I'm not going to make myself feel bad because I made her feel bad. This is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
And again, 10 toes in the fucking concrete. Stand on your business. Stand by what you said. You said it. It came out of your mouth. Now you either deal with the backlash of it or you thug it out and you let everybody else thug it out.
Yeah.
It's either you have to thug it out or other people have to thug it out. And if I say something that other people don't like, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry.
No.
I meant what I said. Wait.
I meant what I said and I said what I meant.
But no, like if you say something, you need to stand by it because it came out of your mouth. You said it.
For a reason.
You said, like, obviously you had, like, but you need to stand by what you said. If I say, fuck you, like, I said it, and I'm just stand by it.
I said what I meant, and I meant what I said.
Exactly.
So
I'll fart on everybody right now.
You kind of want to observe how they're responding to you doing the things of, like, setting boundaries, saying how you feel, and if they're responding negatively or not either communicating more with you to figure out what they can fix that's hurting you or explain their side of why they might not change and how you can just both come to a happy medium and come to terms with it, then there's not much more you can do. And sometimes you just have to walk away for that person to see what they did. And
it's okay to walk away.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world because you walked away from somebody who said they cared about you.
Just because you care about somebody does not mean what you're doing is good for them, is helping them, or anything like that.
Yeah. And if you said what you said and you genuinely meant it, you shouldn't feel bad for saying it.
No.
Go. Can you go? Can you go? Can you go? Go. Can you talk?
No.
Talk!
I got nothing.
Do you need an intro?
No, I have nothing.
Woo! I'm Lexi, and today...
Alright, so obviously, neither of us know anything about psychology. We don't know guac about shit.
Shit about guac?
We don't know. But this is all off of, like, good stuff. Like, I'll put, like, links or whatever to everything.
If you want to read more about it, there'll be links somewhere.
Yeah. Because it's important to either see in yourself or see in others. So either you can talk about it with somebody else, fix it yourself, know how to fix it, know what to look for, like, know what to do. All right. For the end, do you want to do some stupid questions again?
Yeah. Can I look them up?
Wait. How the fuck do I have a subscription for Google?
Keep subscription or manage subscription? We had a great day at the beach.
What am I, in school?
It's help teaching.
No, I don't want stupid shit like that.
He told her multiple times not to touch it. She deserves that punch.
What?
So a guy told a girl multiple times not to do something, so she deserves to get punched.
No.
Opinion. Oh my god. People are saying fact. I would have done that too because I told her multiple times not to touch it. Fact. And not just for breaking the model plan. Fact. And his parents were wrong as fuck to punish him. But let
What are you reading?
the comments that people
To what?
like to that question.
But why, how is the mom coming up punishing? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Never have I ever jumped in a pool with all my clothes on. I have.
I don't think I jumped in.
You went swimming with
I think I was pushed in.
Oh, I've done it optionally.
I
Never have I ever stayed out past 3 a.m.
What do you mean out?
Like out of your house past 3 a.m.
Out of my house or like out doing something?
Out doing something.
I don't think so.
I have.
No. Like I'll be with people, but we don't really do anything past 3. One time we went to McDonald's. It was like 3. That was kind of like 3 a.m. We were up and we were all just having so much fun. Not even a little alcohol. We were all having fun, and we were like delusional because we were so tired. And we ended up driving to McDonald's at 3 a.m. and we got fries and stuff. It was really good. It was the best McDonald's I've ever had. And we were dancing in the drive-thru, and they were so excited to see us. So it was really funny. Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing, but I've definitely been out past 3 a.m. outside. Actually, last New Year's, I was partying it up in the streets.
At 3 a.m?
Yeah, I just ran out. We ran outside a lot.
But I wasn't invited to.
You were not in PA. You were in Tennessee.
She hates me.
She was in Tennessee. If I knew she was away, why would I invite her? Why would I invite you to something just for you to say, hey, I'm not here right now? No.
Because she hates me.
Have you ever faked sick?
Yeah.
What did you fake? Your belly hurting?
No. Oh. I've done the thermometer thing where you run under hot water. And then show them. And they're like, okay, we'll take it in 20 minutes. Fuck you. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stomach?
Stomach headaches.
Headaches, yeah.
Headaches are easy to fake.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom, my head hurts so bad. I don't have a fever, though, so I just have to stay home. No, but I haven't done it this year.
Because she hasn't gone much.
Yeah, I haven't needed to fake sick. I just didn't really go to school a lot.
Because she actually was sick.
I was actually sick a lot. Never have I ever seen a famous person, like, just on the street, like you ran into them.
Do our fans?
We did.
So they're not like famous, but they're famous in our hearts.
No, they're famous to me and
they're
you.
Pretty famous.
There are podcast girls that we love so much. Ladies and Tangents.
Yeah, we saw them in New York, and all day I was like, I feel like we're gonna see them.
Yeah, we're gonna run into them.
I was like, we're gonna run into them. Like that we have. Like I just could feel it. So every time we were walking, I was always very extra observant of my surroundings because I was like, hey, I'm getting there.
But you're taking a long time.
That's the point of telling a story. So I was always very observant. And then we went early to where we had to be because it was raining. There wasn't really much we could do because this bitch was on crutches. So like we couldn't really do much in the rain. Like it's kind of hard to crutch in the rain. It's hard to crutch around New York, let alone crutching in the rain.
They signed my cast, right? Oh no, I wasn't in a cast.
But so we went to some like really, really bad smoothie bowl place.
Oh my god, it was so terrible. Like it was terrible.
Like it wasn't real. Like it was like real, but the smoothie bowls were terrible. Their cookies though. Did you eat one of the cookies?
I had a bite. I don't know. I feel like sick.
Oh my god, the cookies were so fucking good. I don't remember what flavor it was. I don't remember, but it was so.
There was banana, peanut butter,
banana, and then there was something.
And then there was chocolate chip.
The chocolate chip was fucking good because they were gluten-free and vegan, so I could eat them.
So we could eat them.
Anyways, so we're going in there and we're eating, and there's like a little like bar, not bar, but it's kind of like the bar height, and then there's just the chair sitting by the window.
Oh yes, yes.
And we were just sitting there, and I look up, and I see these two walk by, and I'm like, wait, those are, like, familiar. And then I go, that's them. So we quickly scurried our little butts out. And we were walking, and she was on crutches, so she was obviously a little slow. And we were walking, and we were like, come on, turn around. And so then they stopped, and they turned around to take a picture, and we were like, oh, they're going to see us. Because they were on my sweatshirt. No. So we're walking.
And my mom goes,
ladies! So.
And they didn't look at first. And then she goes, ladies. And they were like, yes. And we were like, oh my gosh. And then we got our picture with them. Insert it right here.
So, yeah, we got our picture with them. We did have meet and greet, so, like, it was cool to see them, because then
twice.
In meet and greet, they recognized us.
Yeah.
And so it was cool to, like, meet them, because it was so weird. Like, I watched them on my TV
and it was,
Tuesday.
like, so odd to watch them in
honestly,
real life.
every Tuesday, but I feel like I watch them every day, because, like, I rewatch episodes and everything.
Yes.
You don't. So stop talking. But seeing them in person, I was like, I can't believe that's you. You're a real person. So
it was really cool.
It was really fun.
Mm-hmm. Have I ever had an all-nighter during school?
No. If I did, I didn't go the next day. Have you?
No. I prioritize my mental health.
Well, there was one day where I literally just couldn't sleep. I went to bed really late, and I just kept waking up, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to sleep. So I got up, and I started doing all my essays. And then I didn't go to class the next day. So, because I needed to sleep, and I did. So it was nice.
Yeah. Oh my god, I keep finding them, and then... never have I ever gotten stitches, and where? If you have, where?
Yeah.
Me too.
My tonsils, when I got my tonsils out, and my teeth, when I got my teeth pulled. And then my back, when I got that thing cut out. That wasn't very fun.
No. I've gotten hit with a golf club in my chin, and I had 8 stitches. I got my tonsils out. I got teeth pulled.
Your hip?
My hip, I got stitches.
Pretty penny worth of stitches.
I'll have 2 stitches up on my hip. I'll have 4 down at my feet. Or at my foot.
Both feet.
Just one.
She just might get... No, she might have a lot of stitches because they might take her whole foot.
Oh, no! I might... One of these days, I'm going to post up with a nub.
No, she's going to peg it.
That was really funny.
It was funny.
I need that on a t-shirt. Nah, but I'll peg it at home. Never have I ever stolen clothes from a sibling. All the time.
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Never have I ever had someone at my parents' house without letting my parents know.
Yeah.
Me too. It's never been bad. Like, it's never been, like, a bad, like, thing. It was always just, like, somebody just came over and I didn't, like, tell my parents that they were coming over in, like, before they came over. Like, they just kind of came over.
Yeah.
Like, I just didn't give them a heads up. It was never, like, a bad, like, it was never, like, I got in trouble for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more of just, hey, Mom, they're here. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Never have I ever rewatched old home videos? The fuck is that?
Like old videos from when you were little.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I love doing that.
I do that all the time. My dad has a YouTube channel, and it's, like, strictly devoted to me and my brother. And it's, like, as we grow up, there's, like, little pictures and little videos of us, like, as we've grown up. And, oh, my God, I was a fucking bitch. Like, I was sassy.
You still are.
Oh, my God. No,
That's
but, like...
She doesn't know.
I know. Never have I ever blamed a fart on a dog.
No.
Yes.
Of course you have.
Oh my god, I've blamed more farts on Wally than I have my actual self. He's just so easy. My big dog is just so easy to, like, say, oh yeah, Wally, ew, you fart. Like, why would you fart? But it really was me. Because he farts like a human, and it smells like one too.
You look like a monkey and you smell like... That was that. That was it. We did everything. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you learned something. And we'll be back here next week. You can find... Oh, you do that part.
Come on! Come on! Come on, Bubba. Yeah!
Hi.
Oh, no.
Hi,
Hi, buddy. Oh.
Hi, Belle.
Go, Brayden, you're going to get in trouble by Lexi.
All right. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you back here next week.
You can find us anywhere you watch your podcasts.
Today we were the judges.
And you've been served.